Hi everyone, Dorota International Nail Artist and Educator here, and today we are going to paint some one stroke, my favorite technique. Have a preview of it in here. One stroke brushes and acrylic paints are my biggest friends, and I hope you will really like to learn this technique as well. If you're new in here, don't forget to subscribe as there is lots of tutorials. Actually, we've got the collection of 800 videos, so you have to catch up on them and then see the new ones coming up every Monday, Wednesdays and Saturdays. So let's start. I had to play with this color, so that's 277 and it's such an amazing one. So on those three nails we will go for the design, and what you want to do it is just grab this color, slap it on, and we are gonna do some ombre here. So for ombre I'm using the sponges, and I've got lots of different sponges on my form. I will just grab the pink one I've got in here and just start fading it. Little touches of the sponge, and when I'm happy I'm gonna give it a cure. Do the same in here. Some little touches and then cure. This nail is gonna be a full plain pink, and also I have shortened those tips because they come in much longer, just because I thought I will show you a little bit shorter nails. They're still really long, but you can easily recreate this design on the much shorter ones too. Absolutely stunning color. Let's cook it. And also my ombre is ready as well for a second layer. So this time I'm gonna blend it at less. And I don't go as much high, just a tiny bit of the blending at the free edge. Same on here, just a touches. And then cook it. This one is ready for a second coat. It's such a stunning pink color. And then let's cook it. Okay, the ombre tips are ready. So we can start doing the next step with it. And what I want to do with this, I want to apply a tiny bit of the transfer foil in here and some glitter, like a mixture of everything. So I'm using the transfer foil gel glue. And we are going to cure it 30 seconds. Nice and thin. Got some transfer foil here. And I'm going to cut this piece. Transfer it. And then on the other one. Is it wrong side? Yes, it is wrong side. There we are. Okay, that's plenty. And then we are going to put some glitter over here as well. So for the glitter, I like to use, if I would be doing this design that way, I like to use like an old kind of top coat. I've got one in here. And just encapsulate that glitter with the old top coat on top of it. And that looks just amazing. Another scoop of this top coat. So pretty, an extra sparkle going on in here. And then let's cook it. Okay, this one is ready for a top coat application as well. So I've got my clear top coat. Do you guys store the top coats, like if you've got it at the end, do you keep it as well for your dirty mixtures? Let me know in the comments below. I'm quite curious, like, because I have to have always on my desk, like at the end, if my top coat is finishing, I like to keep it for those kind of mixtures. Okay, and then, oh no, I've got some fluff in there going on. If you do get the fluff, I suggest like you do clean it on the wipe. Make sure you get rid of it. Do not put it back in a bottle because otherwise it will just keep coming. And there is nothing more annoying than the fluff. Let's cook it. And then the other two tips are ready for a top coat as well. You want to top coat them. So first of all, like the surface is going to be nice and smooth. And then secondly, it is going to be much nicer when we give them a little bath, because we will get rid of any uneven surface. But I must admit they look pretty straight, like there is not much of the bulkiness on it. Maybe this one has some. And then let's cook it. Okay, the first tip ready for bathing. So I'm just grabbing the buffer and give it a couple scratches to it. And yes, you could apply the matte top coat, but with matte top coat things will look just much more bulkier, because at the moment I'm just removing any kind of too thick parts, and the nails will look prettier. Give it a buff to this one. And then we can start painting the final touches of our design. It looks quite okay, even just like that, without of flowers, which we are gonna put on them. Some clients like those kind of styles when the things are really minimalistic, so like a little bit of ombre and glitter is absolutely plenty for them. Okay, remove the dust, and then we can get ready with our paints. Because I want my flowers to be nice, I'm gonna use the acrylic paints. And I've got my mixing palette here. Let's start squeezing them. So first of all, you are gonna need some green color. I've just got a small scoop of it. A tiny bit of black. Well, there we are. Always clean the bottles, like to make sure they are squeezing out nice later on. And then one stroke brushes and a D-liner brush. So D-liner brush, water, let's get ready. Okay, I'm mixing my green. Let me do water here, paints there, so you can see how I'm picking up the mixture as well. I'm mixing my green with the black. That's a nice color. And then I'm gonna paint a couple of the stems here with some leaves. So press very hard and then nice and gentle. On the other side, I'm just gonna pre-long and thicken up this leaf. We can do some leaf in here. Pre-long it. Something in there. And in there. Okay, let's paint, wait for it to dry, and at the same time I can quickly paint something similar in here. So this middle one, I want this to join kind of in. Squeaky floor, Patrick. You are getting too heavy. No, no. Uh-huh.
It's like I'm not thinking.
Okay, just do a couple of those branches. If you want to paint nice and thin, like have a little paint and quite a lot of water on your brush. And then something here. So this one can go there. And something here. Great. Okay. To clean the paints, you want to bring lots of water in your brush and let it even sink with this water. And let's start painting the flowers. So I've got one stroke level 1 brush first. And I need some white. Come on, Dorota, you need white. How are you gonna paint one stroke with one color? There we are. And this brush I have used in the gel, so it might be actually quite difficult to be able to paint with it. So what I did is I took a little bit of the UV cleanser and now I'm just picking up some paint so my brush can learn new product, which is acrylic paint. So swapping from gels to paints, you always kind of need to retrain your brush, and I'm gonna just pick up this color mixture one time to see it, how it is gonna behave. Not bad, getting there. Okay, it should paint. So re-clean it, and then let's pick up those paints. So white, even with this light pink, magenta, do the color mixture. And then we are gonna do those little flowers here. Oh yes, acrylic paints always do the job amazing. As we go, like on top of the branch, the petals will be smaller. So on the bottom, they're nice and large. And basically, because of the shape of the brush, what I'm doing is I'm just doing like a gentle touches here and there. And it just gives me really nice and beautiful petals. This one I want to look a little bit different. We can also add another layer over it. So that would be very difficult to do it with the gels because we will have to cure it each time. And here I've got the paint just ready for the next layer. Okay, we can move on into the next one. So again, pick up the mixture. Get my tip ready, then let's start painting. Again, as we go higher, the smaller you go. And I'm actually quite happy that I can do it all with the same brush. I thought I will need to swap my brushes, but this one is doing the job. Guys, honestly, it's just like a touches of the brush I'm doing really to create this design. For a balance, I need something on the other side. And this brush is not behaving just because it was used in gel, so probably on the last tip I will get it to behave better. But you can still paint it. Really nice flowers. Plenty. And it looks so complicated. Mix my paint. Okay, so one more time. Honestly, I'm just touching like completely random. Like sometimes my brush will go on the top, sometimes it will go on the bottom. Very delicate flowers. Happy with that? Almost. So I just re-clean my brush. I can still feel there is lots of gel on it actually. Just the way it behaves. Do the second layer of the petals. So here I can still see my stem. I'm just going to cover it a little bit. And my brush is very straight. Like if I want to paint something microscopic, I would use like almost straight brush. Oh, I'm happy with it. Like Dorota, leave it is just plenty. Maybe just touch up in here to blend this one better. Add something here so it doesn't look this flat. This one is done, and I'm not gonna even outline it. Like, so quite often I would take my deliner brush and I would do some small touches with like detail. To be honest, I'm quite happy how they turn it out, and I'm not gonna add anything else to them. I have introduced a little bit water into my brush just because it was feeling a little bit too dry. And that's it. Yeah, let's coat them and we can see the final result. So what will happen, we will have some glitter showing through it. I'm just gonna re-clean my brush. And then I can show you the final results of this set. And guys, one stroke is a technique which you need to learn, like, honestly, like, it's so amazing, like. And I can do a set, so those kind of set on the short nails, I would say I could do it within an hour. On the long nails, I would say an hour and a half, because those flowers like will take me the same amount of the time what I would take to apply the gel polish really over the extensions. Oh, look at this one, it's amazing. Just perfect. Make sure there is no fluff in your top coat and the things looks nice and pretty. Okay, re-clean my brush. It's all fault of the Patrick. He's losing his fluff from the jumper or something. No, no, he has short sleeve t-shirt, okay. No jumper. But I don't have a jumper either. I don't know where is this fluff coming from. Do you guys get the fluffy bits and pieces? And if so, did they drive you mad? Let me know. I'm quite curious. Oh, I love this one. So pretty as well. And I can't look at my nails, like I need to get rid of them. I really don't like when my natural nails are so long underneath. Okay, this one is ready. So let's place it there, and then I can show you those amazing flowers which we have created. And I hope you have really enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the share button or give us a like, leave some comments so we can have some kind of decent reach with this video, because I love how they turn it out. I do really love, and it was pretty quick, I would say. This flower is crazy, amazing, like, look at this. This one will go in here. Could do actually maybe a third layer of the ombre. I must have some color, other color on my sponge, because I can see some color difference. There we are. And I cannot wait to take a thumbnail picture for it. They look absolutely unbelievable, amazing. And they're not that hard to do it. I believe, guys, you can do it too. Sending you huge glittery hugs, and bye for now.